Okay guys, and welcome to our little
documentary
project that we're doing. I've been doing paranormal for 20 odd years, and Ben's been doing it for like
about five
years, and we've experienced different sides of the paranormal, the good and the bad and the ugly. So what we thought we'd do is go on a little journey and actually speak and on some occasions go out and see our teams investigate. I think it opens people's minds, gives people new ideas.
It just gives a look at how different teams do it, because not every team is the same.
No. So what we've done, we've had a few teams contact us. Some will be just interviews. I think there's one from New York that we'll be interviewing, one from down south, one from up north, and on a couple of, like I say, on a couple of occasions we are going to be going out actually following them on an investigation to see how they do things. And I think it's important to see what teams really like when they, when the camera's off, basically, and see how they operate. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little documentary. If you got any queries or comments, pop them in the comments below, and please enjoy this mini series. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.
See you in a bit.
Bye bye.
We ask that you come forward this evening and keep us all safe and protected from any negative, unwanted energies or entities. I ask our spirit guides to step forward, help guide us through this investigation and help bring spirit forward. Finally team, I ask that you wrap yourselves in your cloak of protection, keeping yourselves safe from harm. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, I'm Chris. I've been doing the paranormal now for 10 years this year. Me and Selena formed this team just short of 12 months ago now. I'm the demonologist for the team also, and that's pretty much my role on here.
I'm Gaz. I've only been investigating since this team's been formed, so 12 months or so, but I've always been able to speak and see spirits since 2 or 3 year old. I have enjoyed this journey and I hope it continues for a lot longer.
I'm Selena. I've been working as a psychic medium for the last 5 years. I had a mad interest in paranormal, and myself and Chris decided again to form the team that we've got now. Recently discovered that we were all witches, and obviously that as a team we can channel, so we bring something completely different and unique to paranormal world. And with our little Shaz.
Hi, my name's Sharon. I've been doing it nearly 10 years, and I'm an empath, so yeah.
And together we're Yorkshire Misfits Paranormal. We are on Facebook, but we don't tend to do a lot on there, but a majority of our work is all on TikTok, so basically Yorkshire Misfits Paranormal,
YouTube.
And YouTube as well. So for those at home that's not seen this before, because we haven't actually done it for a while, this is basically an energy circle, and the aim of this is to help spirit collect the energy they need from us in order to use the devices.
Throwing stones.
Stars. No stars it is.
So the idea of this energy circle, guys, is basically for spirit to come between us, around us, taking the energies that they need in order to work with us and use the devices. Are we ready, guys?
Yeah. Oh,
That doesn't sound like you're ready. Right, okay, so spirit, Using our energies, we all give you permission to come around us, in between us, and take the energy that you need from us. Once you've taken the energy from the person involved, then you're welcome to push them out of the circle and continue to do so until you've got the energy you need. So Spirit, you have the permission from myself.
Yeah, my permission, Spirit. You've also got my permission.
You've got my permission.
So come on then, Spirit, come around us, in between us, taking whatever energies that you need. It's gone icy cold, hasn't it?
My name is Joseph.
Good evening, Joseph. I wonder if that's a protector that's coming in. Oh, Jesus.
No, you won't help you.
Me shouting for 41 years.
Did you get that breeze then when it just come between us? I did. Come on then, Spirit. Take energy that you need and push us out of the circle one by one. Carlos going. Once you've taken it, Spirit, push us out of the circle.
Water babies.
See, guys?
I'm the first one out.
No. Right, okay, so Spirit, there's now 3 of us left. Again, take the energies that you need from us to break the cycle, to break the energy chain. Once you've got the energies you need. You still have my permission, Spirit?
Hungry.
Still got mine.
Still got mine.
I feel like someone's on my side. Come on, Spirit. How's us going?
She stopped herself.
Take what you need, Spirit. Once you've taken it, then push it out of the circle. Just like so. Why is it usually doing it? Okay, Spirit. There's just myself and Chris left now. So take the energy that you need from us, and when you've got it, break this cycle, please. Circle. Same thing. Spell same.
I like to ride my bicycle.
That's not helping, Chris. Come on, Spirit. Your hands are shaking like mad.
I don't feel it. I know they're cold, but I've got the gloves on, so.
No, it's like this one is really shaking.
You might be trying to heal me. It's a bad hand.
You feel like you're wobbling, I know.
I am wobbling. I'm going in.
I'm not moving.
My heels are coming off. Heal. Heal.
Chris is going.
Fucking hell.
Wow! Wow! Chris is always. It's normally a bit slashed, isn't it? There you go.
I'm normally last man standing. So I got into paranormal from the age of like 13, I think it was. I had an experience in an old mill where my mum used to have her own cleaning business. And then I got interested in it. Started watching normal programs on TV like you do. Then when, probably about 10 years ago now, I actually joined my very first team. I'd gone to a paranormal event that I paid for in an old pub. Got right interested in it. Asked them how to become an investigator, and they just said, well, we've got an opening now. Do you drive? Yes, right, and that's it. 10 years down the line, I'm still doing it now. I've got my own team now, so yeah, I've had many experiences over the years that kept me interested, and I'm still learning now.
When I got into it, like I said, I've always been able to speak and see them. But Selena used to do mediumship nights, and I used to go to them. And she was telling me for years, you can do this, you can do this.
How many tellings off did you
Yeah,
have?
I can't do this, I can't do this, and now here I am. And I had a joint team, I was fishing, and my phone rang and I thought, what does she want? So there, what's up? She says, we've made a paranormal team. How do you feel about joining us? I said, just explain paranormal team and what it entails. She says, well, it's going out on an investigation, seeing what we can capture. I said, yeah, why not? I'll give it a shot. And 12 months down the line, I'm still here and enjoying every minute.
I think you're more into it now than
Yeah,
the beginning,
yeah,
aren't you? So for me, I guess I've always had an interest in the unexplainable, not necessarily just paranormal, but things that happen that you can't really explain properly. And I think once I started doing mediumship, it intrigued me even more then. And then I started watching paranormal teams online, got to know Chris, and I guess as the saying goes, rest is history, you know. And I think even now, there's investigations that we're doing, it gets that blood going and that interest again. You know, when you just think, like some weekends you'll think, oh, we're out again.
Yeah.
But then you go to this location and something happens and it's like, wow, this is why we're doing what we do.
Yeah, you get like adrenaline, don't
Yeah,
you? It's
so
like
I mean, I don't think there's ever one moment where you can say, I'm fed up with it, because something always happens and you're like, wow, you can't even make that stuff
I
up.
think I get what you're saying though, because sometimes we get, where you've been working all day, you get, oh, I could go out tonight. Yeah. And you go out, but when you get this, it's like a new energy.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, sometimes we've been to locations, the same location, and again and again. Yeah.
Got drawn up.
And you think, oh, we can live there again, but then something different will happen, and then it affirms why that interest is still there. And I guess it's just wanting to prove that life after death really does exist.
Mm-hmm. For me, I used to get that feeling of you being watched and the feelings and stuff. and never really thinking of, like, you watched the programmes and stuff, and Chris had gone to his paranormal night and he was like, oh, it was really good, and why don't you come along? And me being me, well, yeah, of course, well, as your wife will go and everything and that, so, and yeah, the rest is history really, so been doing it ever since.
We ask that you use our heritage this evening, using our devices. Please come forward and tell us your stories. You've already worked with chassis this. What?
No, go away.
Not like being a brook spirit. You've already used Chaz to channel spirit. So we ask that you use us, use vessels, use the devices. Come forward and tell us your stories. I'm sure you've seen enough teams here, guys, to know how these devices work.
I do things.
Well, most of our devices then, please, spirit.
Belize.
No, I didn't. We were late earlier as well.
Okay, come on, Deb, let's get to 60k tonight.
Well, I'll start at the beginning. A demonologist is basically the one, like what it says, it's the ones who deal with the demons. I've done a course in it. You can never qualify in it because it's not something you can get a qualification in, because you're constantly learning. Like, I'm still reading books on to further it of what I do. But then when we do come across demons, I then know how to handle them. Whereas a lot of people will try getting rid of them, exercising them, or whatever words you want to use. Whereas I talk to them as I'm talking to yourself now, and the amount of information you can get out of them, and then they come and assist you then. We've had them over the past 12 months where, because I've come on their level and I've spoke to them and not down to them or tried getting rid of them, they've actually come on board now and they're actually helping us with other demons that we come across. So if we come across a really evil one that's really powerful, they then come in and then they calm them down and we're able to move them on, or bring them on board and help us. That's really the role of a demonologist. If you go through the church, which I'm not going to go down that route, but theirs is just to expel them and get rid of them because the church don't believe in the devil, blah, blah, blah. With us, we work with them. And because we work with them, they'll come on board and then, like I said, they assist us in other ways. And then I can learn more then, because as I'm talking to them, I can ask questions that I can't get from a textbook or from any other demonologist because they might not have come across it. So then that advances me further on then to become not a better demonologist, but a more knowledgeable demonologist, so I can better myself and do more work. And hopefully assist other teams like yourself if needed.
Where we were carrying toys and they were doing nothing, so obviously we've shrunk.
You ever truck move? You ever had any like
What's going out?
We've had a look, because we've even stood the cat balls on the trucks, and
Yeah.
we've had the cat balls go off, so
investigating
obviously
our
it
quarry.
does act as a trigger.
And that. So new
The
location.
spirit, Gaz is just showing you at the minute how to make the devices work. Which I'm sure this is not the first time you've seen people like this here, so you should know how they work. No
Definitely
doubt you don't
Laura.
know the devices, but
this side.
so for me, it's, I think the fact that you're part of a family for a start. I mean, we all started off as friends, and we are literally family, aren't we now? We've become that close. But paranormal wise, I'm quite proud and open about what I do and what we do, because at the end of the day, if people want to laugh at us for it, then that's their prerogative, isn't it? And I think the problem is, I think people laugh at the things that they don't understand.
Yeah, I was going to say, because they don't understand it.
Yeah. So for me, I like to explain to people. I show them my videos and I say, look, this is what we found, and you can't. A lot of the stuff that we've come across, you can't make it up. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, especially with the channeling side of it, we've had stuff come through. I've channeled stuff and it's come from Spirit Talker, and I'm not being funny. You can't make that up. You can't. You can't sit here and say that paranormal don't exist, because if I'm channeling it and you're nowhere near me with phones and then speakers coming through and saying
X, Y, and Z.
yeah. So for me, I think I just love the fact that we can prove that life after death exists. We're quite happy to debunk, and we're also quite happy to say when something isn't paranormal as well.
Plus as well, I think because we don't find the information out about the place before we go, and we have a historian that does it all for us, and then he will confirm or say, well, it's not written down and stuff. So when you've got the historian confirming what that's come across, and that it makes more rock solid.
And I think for me as well, because I'm the one that predominantly channels anyway.
Yeah, you're the main one.
And so if we're going somewhere, I do ask that I don't know anything about the location. I don't know the history of it. I don't know if anyone's been because then it makes what I'm channeling more unique, and it makes it more authentic. That's the word we're looking for. Do you know what I mean? Because people can sit there and say, yeah, but she knows all this. Well, actually, you can go through my phone, you can listen to conversations. I specifically state I don't want to know anything. Purely because, like I said, because I'm a medium, because I channel. If I know it, then I can make it up.
Yeah.
Does that make
It's
sense?
a trust thing, isn't it? Like we've always said, with,
And-
like using Ouija boards, stuff like that, it's a trust thing.
Yeah, and again,
It's-
we trust each other as a team as well. Do you know what I mean? No one's ever left on their own. Whereas I think if you weren't part of a team, I don't think it's safe if you go out just as one person, or even two. I think personally you need more, because not only is it dangerous with spirit, but you don't know what's lurking on these locations as well. So
That's what because most of the time it's me and Ben.
yeah,
Most of the time, because I mean everybody's got different jobs and it's hard, but I can see what you're saying with more people there, because we've had encounters Ansley Church not long ago, last week before. Yeah, with 20 odd people turned up.
yeah.
And it's like, wow, we've got to get out of there.
Yeah, well, this is
and
what...
this is
this
so
is
you look
why
after, it's like you're like a family,
yeah.
you look after each other.
And it's sort of like, if we're at a location where it's a bit uncertain, we keep our lives running as well. So not only do we rely on us as a team as well,
we rely on our spirit guides as well,
we
don't
rely
we?
on our spirit
And
guides.
followers as well.
We
To
rely,
warn- Is that to warn you? To warn you
yeah.
that this-
But we also rely on people that are watching us as well, because if anything does happen to us, they've seen it on camera as well.
That's it. And that's a sad case at the moment, isn't it, as well?
It is, yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
is.
You've got to protect yourself, and
It is, and
yeah.
I think at the end of the day, I don't understand why there has to be so much negativity in paranormal world. At the end of the day, we're all in it for the same outcome.
Precisely.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
Yeah, it's
why?
simple. We're all here to just prove life after death. That
Yeah.
there is-
And it's not, the thing is, it's not like everyone works in the same way. Every team
different.
has their USP.
Even if people do use the same equipment, they still use it different.
Yeah.
And
And every team works, their lives different, their filming different. So I just don't understand why it has to be such a negative place to be.
It's like us four, isn't it? It's like we're all individuals and that, and we've all brought something different to the team.
Yeah.
And that, haven't we? And we've
exactly.
trusted each other when, if Chris has said something, it's like, right, we'll go with what Chris has said, even though we've never heard of it before and that. But we'll do it because obviously we trust him and everything else and stuff. So
It's good that you've got different people as well, it's like demonologist and everything
different
like that.
roles.
Yeah.
And you can look after each other
The
in
thing we've had as
that
well
way.
is, I mean, we've recently channelled a case which were really sensitive, and obviously we can't go into great detail, but my concern was because some of the times when this person channelled, these were getting aggressive. So then I was thinking, well, hang on a minute, I'm channeling. So when I'm channeling, I'm not myself. I have no awareness of what's happening around me or anything like that. And I'm thinking, well, what if one of these lose it and attacks me?
And
Or
that's
what if
never
I
ever
attack?
happened.
Yeah.
Nah, there's been situations where
I've
she's
gone to
been
attack
channeling
you.
and she's been swinging punches and arms everywhere. And
We're very close to chin.
But
I just-
again, that's where that trust
Just-
has
yeah,
had to come in, because obviously they've had to trust that whatever I'm channeling, if it does turn aggressive, it isn't
but we
me.
deal with it, don't we?
You do as it
Deal with
happens,
it.
yeah.
And again, I think that's the luxury of being in a team.
That's good, yeah.
Because you've got to have that trust.
You've got to have each other's backs. haven't you?
And we do 100%.
With channeling, can you just go into, just for anybody that don't know, because like we turned up channeling, thought, oh, I think, you know.
Yeah, so basically...
So can you just explain roughly what that is?
So basically,
people?
channeling it's where we become the spirit's vessel. But I think that's the easiest way to explain it. So we basically allow spirit to take over our bodies, our voices, us in every aspect. And it allows spirit to actually have their voice heard. And in situations where normally they wouldn't do. You know, because obviously a lot of teams rely on them flashing a cat ball.
Yeah, or EVPs
EVPs,
or
spirit
REM pods.
talkers. They literally come to us and speak, and they will tell you what's happened at a place. They'll tell you where their bodies are. You know, some of them might just come through and say, what you're doing here? I'd have a laugh with you.
Just be nosy.
Whereas some will actually come through and tell you everything.
So do you believe, so say somebody's a joker in life, and then when they pass over, did they keep that?
We've had that,
Did they
haven't
keep,
we?
did they keep that personality? So,
Yeah, we've
and
had-
then a question as well,
God.
if
It's been pushed.
you're a bad person in real life,
Yeah, we've had
can
that.
you go across and then people will think, because you got that personality that you're nasty, think that you are a demon and when naturally you're not.
That's the first.
Yeah.
That's the first natural thing that any team will think, that they're automatically demonic because I'm going to scratch you, or I'm going to attack you, or I'm going to attach myself to you. But if you've got a grumpy spirit that's going to say that to you, they're probably saying that to you, so you leave them alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you, like what I do is I break down that barrier between us and that spirit, and I'll come down to their level and I'll just say, why are you being so nasty with us for example? And then kind of catches them off guard, because it's like, well, why are you not being nasty towards me? You know, and you can get that rapport with them then you can break down, you can get the personality. And it's just how they were when they were alive. They were just grumpy old buggers or whatever.
I could dread it when I
I've got
pass
to
over.
admit though, the only downside...
When I pass over, I've got to if I come through.
The
That's all,
only downside in absolute honesty for me for channeling, because I spend probably 90% of investigation channeling, I come out of it and I'm like, well,
What's
Oh, we don't
happened?
know.
Yeah, you can't
So,
remember
so
what's
I
going on.
lose a majority of that investigation because I'm channeling. But when these tell me what has happened,
Yeah.
that fills me with pride then, because I think, well, do you know what? We've just done something.
So I can't wait to see some of this in a bit. I can't wait to see
We
some of
also, because I work closely with the angels, if any of them aren't passing over from being in limbo or wherever they are, we can do that. And we've had that live, haven't we, when we're at Lines with you?
Quite a few times.
I think that one at Lines or where I said to him, can you tell me what colours you're seeing? And he literally reeled off the colours that I'd already called in. Like, I never said.
got you.
So
She
basically,
said name, but-
I said names of angels.
And they have a certain colour, don't they?
I know what colours they have. And after it I'd done, I said to him, well, the person who was channeling, I said, what colours can you now see? And straight away he said blues, greens, and yellows. And I'm like, well, that's the angels have come and took him.
Right,
So
mate,
you'd
yeah,
got
yeah.
the proof there was straight away. Do you know what I mean?
How you
And
get the after effects and stuff like that.
oh God, we do get after effects. Don't we?
So we get drained, and so we go to location, we do get drained. I don't know if it's my
Yeah.
age, but I do come out and I feel a bit, you know.
We call that a paranormal hangover.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the best way of
I
looking at
do know when I've channeled something demonic, I know about that because it makes me feel sick.
we do
from
get
taught
it.
and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
At the shop, the shop we were on about, we get there's certain bits you feel off your feet, like you've had about 10 pints. You start,
Yeah.
and you feel, you know when you've had enough.
Yeah.
So just one last question for you, 'cause that's fantastic. What would be to you the best evidence you could get to guarantee that that's definitely paranormal?
Channeling.
Channel.
I think channeling. I think.
Well, it's the only thing we can actually pin down because, like we said before, we might have a cat ball that will go off. REM pod might go off in the doorway, but then that's it. It stops.
Yeah.
And then these guys will channel, or you'll get something mediumship wise. So she'll get the visions of our person passed, or what happened to them. Did they get murdered, or things like that. That for us is probably the best evidence we can give.
I think the best evidence is when we channel it and then it's coming from spirit
Yeah,
talker. Or
so it's confirming it.
That
and
for
then
me is concrete.
Yeah, and people are seeing it live, or they're hearing noises, and we're all
Played
still
at Selby.
Yeah, like we
That we're at.
went to an old RAF base over near Selby way,
That was best, I think.
and there's a plane crash happened there, big disaster, and we happened to be there at the time that it came in and crashed, and you can hear it circling round, and even the people on the live could hear it.
They were all sending screenshots of
Oh,
flight radar.
really? But I was also channeling just before it, and did I not say to you,
You gave us a
2020?
time,
I
yeah.
gave them the time,
And then that time it
and
happened.
as I was coming out of it, that plane, then you could hear the plane, and
But we've got people on us live who've got that flight radar app
and saying
Yeah.
something
that tells
there.
the
them
wife-
what's in
the
that
wife's
area.
got that, yeah.
Well, they've gone straight to the app and they've gone, well, there's no flights in your area.
No plane.
And they could actually hear an old World War II prop plane flying around.
It was amazing. That,
All audience was saying, we can hear a plane, where is it?
I think that's probably
You tell
got
me
to
when it is.
be
I can
one
hear
of
it.
our
You
best
can't see it.
experiences.
Wow, that's amazing. And that's good, isn't it? You've got people like live streaming. We do a lot of live streaming. We also do a lot on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So I think on YouTube it's harder to convince people.
Yeah.
Personally, we love doing.
Well, we upload our
You know what
live
I mean?
investigations.
Because you're
We
not
don't
live,
edit
yeah,
them or
pre-recorded,
anything. We
so it's
literally
harder.
just upload.
Yeah.
So whatever our live is, we literally upload the live straight to
Straight onto
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
So they can see
See first
in real
hand.
term
Yeah,
sort of thing.
See,
brilliant.
like your soil's up and up, and you're gonna now watch us investigate whatever. And why? I think that's the reason why we do go live, because then people can't say, well, you've had time to set all that up. Like channeling, for instance, you can't. Like
It just comes when it
when I'm
wants.
channeling, I don't know how long I'm there for. I don't know where I am, what I'm doing, what I'm saying. And the only reason I know it's different people is because it's one voice I hear, but it just comes from different angles, and that's how you know it's different people asking.
Really?
And like you can't make a story up and let it go for that long without tripping yourself up, if you get me.
Yeah.
That's
It's
it.
like
Yeah,
that.
you feel lying about it, you're gonna get tripped up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's like I channelled your dad, didn't I,
Yeah.
the other week and everything. And I didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
He smoked strong stuff, the green stuff, and she channeled him, and she was done.
Don't
When
know.
he says, "Ray, I'm going to get off now,"
She was
And
stoned as
she
all,
were off
wasn't
it.
she?
She weren't here.
It's not a bad place to travel, that really, is it?
All right, innit? We need to go home, we need to shut up, Shaz.
And she said, I'm
I even had to
starving.
call him back then. I said, Dad, just come and take this away from her because she's hard work.
She said she's going, I'm starving.
Yeah. See what I'm getting from you guys, we've just met you, you're like a really friendly and
try to be,
you know,
we do
and
try to be,
jolly,
yeah.
but you know, you
But the thing
easy,
is,
easy to
what
get
we're
on
like,
with.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
you'll see with us now
Is what you get.
what you'll see with us
That's
wherever
like
we
us,
are.
yeah.
See, like we
Even
talk
in
like
Mackey's,
all day, every day,
Yeah.
and I don't think there's a day that's gone by that we've not talked and that,
Yeah.
you know. And if say like one of us is going through a bad time,
there.
we're all there for that person, and we're there for each other. And
That's,
that,
and that's
so-
what some people don't see into
And this
Yeah.
is what,
Yeah, and
but this is to me what a team should be.
be.
Yeah.
And this is what paranormal should be. I mean, we should all be able to call on. I mean, it's like the amount of teams I see live, and I'll message them. I'm like, "Where's that location? It looks amazing."
Oh, is that, oh, yeah.
Straight
Not
up,
tell you. We did a little.
know-
I did a little live about that. Like,
ask people-
why don't people share paranormal? You know what I mean?
That's it.
I do
We
understand.
stopped doing collabs for that exact reason because
Yeah.
we found that the nicer you are in the paranormal world, the more people will tip.
Yeah,
us out,
we've
yeah.
done collabs no end, and we've been turned over.
Yeah, we
nearly,
have.
nearly
We
each
stopped doing
time.
That's why we've just stopped
Yeah.
doing it now, and it's like, well,
Well, this is from this what we're doing. This is hopefully going to try and hopefully change people's views.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at it and go, you know, something. They're not really a bad bunch.
That's-
They
yeah.
they all right. They are.
Yeah.
that's
Oh, I
all
didn't
we
know
want.
that about them, and this is what we're trying to get through.
Yeah.
Because when you're on the wrong end of the paranormal, I'm going to call it. I don't get into
Yeah,
that. It's horrible. But people don't realise, do they?
there's a
So,
lot. I think there's a lot of ego in paranormal world, and there's a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
rife as
fame seekers.
you've always said that, haven't you?
And
So,
Millionaires.
we're not. We are out to prove paranormal exists, and you know what? If we do make it out there with something, then
Then it happens.
when
brilliant.
it happens. But if it don't,
They don't.
then we
I
don't
guess
do
carry on what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Right. Right, guys. That's right. So, thanks very much for that, guys. Really appreciate it. And we'll join you on the investigation and
Yeah, that's fine.
see
Not a
what we get.
problem.
Thanks very much.
Nice, thank you.
If you can share it to your stories as well, guys. Nice in a place like this, aren't we? So like I said, guys, we have already opened up. I have actually protection for our viewers as well. So anybody that comes into the live will
Harold isn't allowed here.
What
You know what that is then, don't you?
the demonic?
Yeah, because we had Arthur over
Arthur
there.
and Arthur wasn't allowed here, and Harold's. That's a right confirmation, that, isn't it?
I told you this was going to happen this period, didn't
Fantastic.
I? For you, maybe.
It's not for me, I've got to channel it.
I've got to deal with it.
Well, that's
Right,
talk.
I'll put this one,
Just
this.
ask me if that's the new talk.
Female blood.
It's just a talk.
He radiates the music vibrations.
Jesus Christ, I don't know what that
Is it in yet?
Yeah.
Right, can I have your name, please? Can you tell me your human name then? Who?
Gerald.
Right, Gerald. What's your purpose here, Gerald?
Left.
Why do I know that person? What a surprise. Are you wanting to go or are you wanting to stay?
Go. I keep haunting people. I don't want
Well, why'd you do that if you don't want to?
to. Breading us.
I know it's bedding. Well, you can't be all that bad because you're talking to me now.
Oh, you know we can trust you.
Thank you. Who's around you now, Gerald? Can you describe him to me? Peter's there for you. Has he come to help you? Yeah, that's mine. Let him help you, Gerald. Don't fight him. Let him take you, Gerald. Let him take you. Don't fight him, Gerald. Work with him. Work along with him and he'll get you to go easier. Is he gone? Completely? Are you sure?
There's another.
I didn't ask him, did I? Get off that wall. Sit on the floor. Make it easy.
Can't even get down, man.
This will be that one from there, man. That's it. This is good now.
Get out.
What's your name?
Get out!
What's your name?
Out!
Well, I need to know your name first, please.
Joseph! Listen, get out!
What's your role here, Joseph?
You should be here.
Why?
I need to protect this place. Now get out!
But we're here to help.
No!
Yes.
Out!
No. Did you work here, Joseph?
Yes. Out!
What did you do?
Doesn't matter what I did. Get out!
Well, Joseph, I'm interested.
You've got a voice. People shouldn't be having voices here. Get out!
Joseph, would you stop shouting, please?
No.
I'm shouting at you.
No!
Yeah, but this is your chance to talk to us, Joseph. No, we're not like the others.
Please.
Exactly the
treat us with
point.
respect.
People are going to tell you stuff they shouldn't be told.
Joseph, treat us with the respect we're showing you, please.
No.
There's no need to shout, is
I'm
there?
not respectful. No, but
Hi.
Why not?
Why is that? Who upset you?
it doesn't matter who upset me.
I don't believe you worked here, Joseph. I don't think you are who you say you are you? You're not, are you? Who are you, Joseph? Who are you, really? Do I know your name?
No.
Do I know who you are?
No, what I am.
Ah. So why don't you want to go then? Is Peter there? Has he told you you've got to go, got to stay? You've got to go then.
Is that Peter telling you to get out, Joseph?
I was being hit with a stick.
Who did that?
Don't laugh.
Who hit you with a stick, Joseph?
That's because you're being rude, Joseph. And our guys won't allow you to do that.
Who's doing that to you, Joseph? Right, well you have to go then, aren't you? Because you're not cooperating with us.
Push it over.
So I'm going to call in Peter, I'm going to call in Senior,
No!
Nine,
No!
Betty,
No!
Agatha,
No!
and all in
No!
Peter. And they're going to take you back to where you came from. You've nothing to do on this earth now. Are they taking you?
Because we're to save the in
Oh, no, wait a minute, oh,
Oh, well done, then.
A minute.
You want to thank us later.
Clinton's battery's going to die. On Spoon Talk, he just said push it over.
Well, push it over then, Spirit.
No.
It did, didn't it?
Did, that's why you keep looking up there.
No.
Did.
No!
What happened then?
Can't tell you.
Why?
You fall into a
You should
machine.
tell me, Mum.
I don't know your mum.
You will, you'll tell her.
We don't know who your mum is.
Everyone knows my mum.
We're not from round here, Charlie.
Everyone knows my mum.
Well, your mum a well-known lady with misters.
Sort of. I had lots of uncles, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, lots of uncles.
Yep.
Oh, well, Charlie. But, did she get lots of money from having lots of uncles?
Not all the time, no. I had sometimes had to come in here and wait while she went in and I see
Ah.
Was this place empty by that point?
Ish. Sort of empty, yeah.
It was still working though.
A little bit, yeah.
Did you the White House?
Which one? Which
Near
one?
the kid too.
No, nobody's touched it. It's just been turned off.
No, she kicked it.
No, it was cat boss.
What are you doing anyway?
Talking to you,
How
Charlie.
come I can talk? Normally I'm asked to make all devices work and stuff. Why can I talk?
It was that cat ball in front of there, guys.
We normally all get asked to make things flash.
Yeah, well, we're better than them, Charlie.
It's a bit boring, isn't it?
What, kicking a ball?
Yeah.
I can imagine.
You know, we have to kick balls, and we have to move stuff, and we have to make things bleep, and them bleeps are so annoying. Honestly.
We're different because you can talk to us like you are now, Charlie.
I'd rather listen to music.
What music did you listen to back then?
Culture Club.
Ooh.
Boy George.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Who else?
Just Boy George, no one else.
See what's here.
Charlie, stand still, you're making me dizzy, lad.
Can't.
Why?
Charlie,
Yeah.
was your passing accidental?
Ambrose.
Yeah. If you want to think like you think that.
What
I'm only trying to help you, Charlie.
it from that rafter up there, Charlie?
We're in that corner, wasn't it? Yeah. It's that corner there, wasn't it? Above that door. I'll not tell nobody. Oh, did it, dear? You didn't do it on yourself, did you?
I did.
You didn't?
Why?
I did.
Why did they tell you to say that?
I did it by myself.
Why?
Are they telling you to say that?
No, I did it by myself.
Listen. I'll not tell nobody.
You will though. You will. You will, because people like you always do.
Charlie, we're not like all this. We
You
will not
are.
tell nobody.
Charlie, you do realise you're not alive anymore?
I am.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're not.
Well, how can I talk to you then?
Because you're using this lady's
Selena's body.
body as a vessel to come
No,
through. Yes,
no,
you
no,
are, Charlie.
no. If I'm not, no, if I'm dead, then I can't speak.
You can.
Really, can I? And if I'm dead, I can't make these things go off, can I?
You can because you're using your energy.
No.
Right, look at what's here now, Charlie, that you can see.
Denise.
Buildings and bricks and machines. I'm not dead. I'm really not dead.
Right, Charlie.
No, I'm not.
Then what you said were bricks, Charlie. They're not bricks, are they?
What other then?
Lumps of stone, aren't they? Big lumps of stone.
Yeah.
Turned into bricks, maybe.
What's that?
That's a can of port.
You drink that, but you're not drinking it.
Why? What does it
Too
do?
much sugar in there.
make
for
you
you,
burn.
Charlie.
And what's this for?
Do you want a drink?
That's so you can write or
No.
draw.
Can I?
Yeah.
Have a go if
Ow.
you want.
Come here, look. Here you go. You can write or draw.
Can I? Can I write anything?
Can
Yeah, go for
can you draw what happened to you on there? I mean,
If you can't tell us, can you draw
because
it?
you're not telling me then, because you're only drawing
I
this.
can play a game with you.
Go on
And
then.
then,
No.
No.
knows what game it is, don't they?
Yeah. Straight away.
Okay, come on, Charlie. You fucking never know. You know what's coming now, don't you? Next one.
That's your back.
That's what I said, you know what the next one's going to be now, don't you?
What?
Name.
What did you thought?
John.
Well, what's just happened?
Well, you're a 15-year-old kid called Charlie.
Alright, okay.
And,
I wish I was 15.
well, he says, we'll play a game. And you can't guess what game we're.